Today we're going to sail away with Joan Fee and a delightful project. Hi, Joan.
Hi, Kathryn. I have come up with this fun project for, say, a library or a nautical room using the Aleene's Premium Designer brushes and Aleene Satin Sheen.
I think this is a lovely project. Now, is this a shelf?
Yes, it is. So it's just one of those little oval shelves, and you can even find them with little pegs in them so you can hang things from them.
What a creative person you are that you looked at the shelf and saw a sailboat. My dad would be proud. He's quite the sailor.
Thank you.
Well, so part of what transformed this is the color that you have added using your paintbrushes.
Right, and the brushes are great. It's funny, I used to use sponge brushes to base coat my projects, but I found that they would tear, especially on the wood. So it is great to use the shader brushes to base coat your projects.
I had never thought of that. Do you want to give us an example?
And the shader brushes do come in a whole array of sizes and widths and things. I'll just show you a couple here. Here's like a 12, and then we have a 10, and then we have a little one. I'm not even familiar with a 2. We see those, just the different widths of those,
right?
For
so
different projects.
The number is larger, it's a larger brush, and a smaller number is a smaller brush.
So I'll use a couple of different sizes here today just to show you how great they are. But you can just quickly apply the paint on there, and it goes great around the edges there.
This is where the sponge brush does tend to tear, doesn't it, when you go around the curved edge on wood, especially if it's a little bit rough.
Right. I can only get maybe 1 or 2 projects out of a sponge brush. Granted, it's 50 cents or so, and toss them away, but these, you clean them and maintain them very well, and they'll last you forever.
I agree with you. A good brush is a good investment, and it's something that, as long as you do care for it and wash it and use it properly, I know we're always giving everyone tips on that, then, you know, they're worth the investment and they'll be with you.
And the assortments are great too. Just go and, like, one of the assortments is different shader sizes, and we have chisels and round brushes, so you can just go and buy a couple of assortments.
Okay.
And have them right there ready for you to go. And just quickly, you can paint a dowel with one of the shader brushes. You can just very quickly apply your paint.
You know, Joan, while you're doing that, if you would hand me that cup of water and that blue paintbrush, I'll clean it for you.
Oh, you're so good. Because at home, I know I'd either leave it in water, and that is not a good thing to do.
Well, we want to have people do as we do.
Do as we do, you're right.
Do as we do, and not just as we say.
Right. But these are also great. I'm using the little shader brush now to paint on metal. We've added a little anchor charm there that is metal. And here I'm just using my number 2 little shader brush. And you can come in here and paint this. And again, just use the width of the brush for the size of your project.
And this looks so nice with the Aleene's Premium Coat paint. The metallics really do stand out even on a metal surface. I like the touches, though, that you have added onto this boat.
Thanks. Then I can come in with one of my little liner brushes, and these again come in different widths, and so it's super for little detail. Like I want to come in here on the little details of this anchor.
Rope.
Thank you.
You also get instructions with an 800
Adhesive remover. Get acquainted. $14.99 plus shipping and handling.